Hello, my name is Dale Wilhite. I live in Mountain Village, Colorado. And if you want to find out anything about me, go to MySpace where I have a page. This here is about fighting Al Qaeda, fighting the radical Muslims around the world who seek to, let's just say, enslave the world to the Muslim religion. Their goal is to convert everybody in the world to the Muslim religion except the Jews. They want them all dead, um, whether you believe in it or not. The only way to defeat Al Qaeda is to defeat how they interpret the Quran. There is no other way. They must be taken on in a way that the whole world can listen in, the whole world can hear and see. That means taking some of these imams and radical Muslim leaders, putting them on national television like CNN, Fox, BBC. Make sure that the rest of the Muslims in the rest of the world can hear and understand, and show them up for what they really are. First place you have to go at is, what God do they worship? And you have to debate, is God what they claim he is? A man who, or a God that forces his will on people. First of all, what God is it that they're worshiping? Let me go back and say that again. Is it an eternal God, or do they worship a created God? Of course, I personally say they worship a created God. The eternal God doesn't do what they advocate and what they claim. The second area I would start at is the free will. Does God force his will on man and woman? Apparently they say yeah. The third area I would go into is the fact that they claim that everybody in the world must become a Muslim or they will kill you. Okay. But if God is a searcher of the heart and knows what's in man's heart and woman's heart, wouldn't he know those who are not true Muslims? That they don't really believe in it, that it's just a show? Well, what does that accomplish? Is that what they're advocating? That they want everybody to become a Muslim whether they believe in it or not? Does that make any sense? You see where I'm going at? I'm trying to tell you is that you have to defeat what these people are advocating in the Quran and how they interpret their scriptures. And it really needs to be taken on. And nobody in the world is willing to stand up and do that yet that has the ability to do that. The media could have been a lot of help if they would invite some of these imams on from around the world, let them debate religious scholars here in America or in the West, and take them on word by word from their Quran. Take a look at what they're advocating. Let's see where in the Quran it says that what they're doing is acceptable. But you first have to take on, what God do they worship? You have to take on, does God give man and woman a free will? You have to take on, ask this question here. Is God infallible? Well, if they say that his creating the Jews is a mistake, then they're claiming that God is not infallible. He is full of errors. And where do they get off believing or teaching or advocating or claiming that they have a duty to kill anyone who is not a Muslim? I've read the Quran. I know what's in there. But these things have to be taken on, and they have to be debated. This is how you can possibly win this war. You have to show the rest of the Muslims of the world, in which many live in poverty and are easily susceptible to lies by these imams and radicals. That's why so many of them give up their lives thinking they're going to get 70 virgins when they die, because they're easy picking. They're not that educated. They need someone to stand up and show them that they're being taken advantage of, they're being lied to, and they're sacrificing their lives for nothing and for no one but a bunch of murderers. That's it. So all I'm simply saying is that this war will never be won through military force. You know, it just can't be done because they're scattered all over the world. And if you're going to try to defeat them through the military means, you can only temporarily knock off maybe the top leadership, and that's only by all the allies of the United States going into northern Pakistan and into southeastern Afghanistan and just killing all of these Muslim leaders. Kind of like something we do during World War II, where we actually try to win a war. This war, we're not really trying to win it militarily or any other way. We're just trying to hold them off and hoping they'll give up, like we thought they would do in Korea, thought the Vietnamese would do in Vietnam, but they didn't do it. And these people are not going to do it either. Again, any military victory is going to just be, you know, short term, but it still doesn't stop Al Qaeda. Didn't put them out of business. And they will continue killing and killing and killing until most Muslims around the world can be convinced that what these people are doing is pure evil, and how they have interpreted the Quran and what they're advocating is nothing but lies, damnable lies. Anything less than that, you're wasting your time. Thank you for your time, and I hope I helped shed a little light here.